Hello, and welcome. Um, I moved to Mississippi here from Colorado, and when I ran out of my blood pressure medication, I had to renew the prescription, so I had to find myself a new doctor to do that. So they ran some tests and weren't quite sure what they saw, so they put me through a CT scan, a CAT scan. And the results came out saying that I have, there's a nodule in my lung. It's 3 centimeters, too small to do anything about. I'll keep an eye on it. Could possibly go away by itself. It might stay the same way, or it could just be a blood vessel. There's also an aneurysm in my abdomen. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I also found gallstones in my gallbladder, and they saw something in my bladder itself. So went and had the gallbladder removed, and they did a cysto on my bladder. That's they stick a camera up through my penis and take a look inside the bladder, and they found cancer. So I'm going to the hospital again on Wednesday. This is Monday, Wednesday, to so they're going to go inside and take the tumor out that they saw. I hope that takes care of it, but I don't know. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. My son and his fiance came down and took me home, and he'll be coming back here tomorrow to drive me to the hospital on Wednesday. He'll come in here tomorrow after work. He's going to drive me to the hospital and then drive me home and see what kind of news we have. I'm a little worried. You know, I've never had cancer before, and I'm 68. I'll be 69 here in a few weeks. And my father died when he was 67, and so that's where I'm at. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you real soon, probably Wednesday. Yeah, probably Wednesday, and I'll let you know what's going on. Hello, and welcome. Well, yesterday I went to the hospital and had a tumor removed from my bladder. Found out last Friday that I have cancer. And so when the doctor removed the tumor, he told me that he thinks he may have gotten it all out. Because there's still some lab reports that we're waiting for. It'll take about a week, 10 days to find out for sure. But he's pretty optimistic, so I dare to have hope. Now, I've only known about the cancer since last Friday, so this isn't like something that I've been living with for a while. This is all new to me. But it takes up a lot of my thinking. I think about it a lot. Had my gallbladder removed also. I forgot all about that part. Normally that would be like, oh my God, I had my gallbladder out, but it's cancer. That's what I think about mostly. So when they took the tumor out, they inserted a catheter into my penis. And it's a tube that goes from someplace inside of me. I don't know how far in it is. And it goes to a plastic bag that's strapped to the inside of my leg. And so when I urinate, it goes into the bag. It's not real comfortable at all. You know, when I came to in the recovery room, oh man, I didn't like this thing at all. I woke my house. I said, what is this? Get this out of me. This can't be in here. And I started to try to get out of the bed, and the nurse was like, oh no, you got to calm down. You're hooked up to the IV and all these electrical connections and blah, blah, blah. And my son was like, Dad, you really got to calm down here. I just come out of surgery. So I calmed down, and I'm dealing with it now, but not very well. I was laying down in bed last night. Now this was, last night was the first night since the surgery. And I had to go pee. I usually have to go pee a few times in the middle of the night. You know, I'd rather just roll back over and go back to sleep rather than get up and go to the bathroom, but I get up and go to the bathroom, otherwise I'll never get back to sleep. And so I lay there, and then I thought to myself, well, I really don't have to get up out of the bed. I can just lay right here and pee into the bag, which is what I did. I just kind of relaxed a lot, and then I urinated, and then I went back to sleep there. But when I woke up this morning, I thought that's probably not a good idea. I'd be training my body that it's okay to take a leak while laying down. Maybe I'll do it when I'm sleeping. I'm too old to be wet in the bed now. So I don't do that anymore last night. But what I do is I go stand in front of the toilet when I have to pee. But nothing goes anywhere. It goes in the tube and into my little bag. But I left the seat anyway. I don't know why. And then when I'm finished peeing, I flush the toilet. No reason for that either. Kind of a waste of water, actually. I got to find the humor in things that help me cope with it. My son came here on Tuesday night, and then Wednesday he brought me to the hospital and he took me home and talked to the doctor, and then he spent all day with me and then spent the night here last night. And this morning he got up and went back home. He lives about 70 miles away. He had to go to work. So now I'm by myself now. And so now my mind is thinking. So just because I feel fine now doesn't mean that I am fine. That's hard to handle. Usually if you're sick, you know you're sick. I don't like being sick and not know it. I feel healthy, I feel fine, except I got a tube in my penis, but other than that I feel pretty good.